Sabadi, I'm Penn Hongthong. Welcome to Simple Lao Cuisine. Lao is between China, Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, and Burma. I'm going to show you how to make simple, healthy, and tasty meal that take about 10 minutes to cook each dish. Lao food is gluten-free and dairy-free. Traditional Lao cooking use 5% meats and 95% vegetables and get help from the MSG. Here in America, I feel that we eat 95% meats and 5% vegetables. I learned to cook from my mom and grandma. I have made some change and compromise. I don't use MSG and I use 30% meats and a lot of fresh herbs to flavor 70% vegetables. So the vegetable tastes good and it's good for you. Hot pepper are my friends. For me, good food is like smiling. When adding hot pepper, it's laughing, ha ha ha. Some of you might call it crying, but don't worry, if you're not hot like me, leave it on the side. Hot people eat up. It's good for you and you can join my super hot club. Today I'm making chicken Laab, sauteed spinach and mushroom, and black bean in coconut milk for dessert. And my guests today are Venture Crew 25. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Hello Nick, Jessica, and Michelle. I hope you're hungry. Let's make chicken Laab. I have made a little bit change for my chicken Laab. I have here roasted chicken you can buy from supermarket. Because I have young people here, I like to make a little change. Actually, first I need to start with making toasted rice. What you do is you just heat up the pan that you're not going to use anymore. Heat it very, very hot. You add the rice. And you have to constantly toss it until it's become very, very brown. What you do is you burn the rice. You want to get the smoky flavor from the rice. This is what it looks like. Kind of burn the rice. I think anybody can do that. Burn the rice, right? Yeah. And after you get the rice, toast the rice very, very brown, dark brown, and then you let it cool completely. And you put in the coffee grinder and grind it for a few seconds, and you will get it sand-like texture like this. Will add a nice smoky flavor to the Laab because you need that smoky flavor in the Laab dish. Here, let me put that aside, and I am going to cut this chicken. This is roasted chicken. You can shred it with your hand first, and then chop in small pieces, because I don't want young people to go working with the raw chicken, so I decide to make some change a little bit. The roasted chicken already fully cooked, so what you do is you just chop them and they'll come apart very easily. And you need sharp knife to do this, so it's safer for young people. What I would do is I will use ground chicken, raw ground chicken, and cook them. But I don't want you young people to deal with the raw chicken, to contaminations and all of that. But the traditional Lao cooking for Laab is you really have to slaughter your own chicken from the farm. You want it very, very fresh. But we don't have time for that these days. Everybody have a job, right? You want to make your good food as fast as you can. Some people have one job, 2, 3 jobs, so we don't have time to cook all day, because in Laos, your job for a woman's job is stay home. To cook, it takes all day. But who has that in America? So let's take some of this out. So all you do is just buy roasted chicken and chop them. I can actually break them with my hands after I chop them because they already cook. You have to fully cook your chicken. This way it's safe for you guys. And after that we'll just add all the fresh herbs. And I will show you that. Yes.
What herbs will you be using?
We'll get into that in a minute. Let me finish chopping my chicken here. If you want, you can throw this in a food processor, but not necessary. You're just gonna dirty your food processor for this. See, after you cut them, they break apart very easily. All right. Let me kind of break them a little bit here. See that? You're gonna have to use your hands when you cook, guys. See, they break very easily. And you can wear gloves if you like. That's what you need to do. And now let's put that aside. In here I have kaffir lime leaves. Let's clean my cutting board a little bit. Making a mess here. Alright. This is kaffir lime leaves. I have a tree for this. You know, some people always say like every diamond is a girl's best friend, but not like that with Laos people. Every Lao girl have to have a kaffir lime tree. Okay. And the kaffir lime tree is different kind of lime. We grow the tree to get the leaves. When you pinch it and smell it, it's very unique aroma. Pass this around. We grow the tree to get the leaves to cook. And the lime part, they grow lime, but not very often. We can't grow. I have a tree at home, but I have to grow them in a pot and bring them inside. In the winter, right now, they grow beautifully outside. You just coarsely chop and then run your knife across to make it very fine mince. You have to mince them very well because the leaf is hard. Okay, let's do it a few more times because I don't want a big chunk of kaffir lime in there.
Does it taste like citrusy as it smells?
Mostly for aroma.
Oh, okay.
And the lime part, it's not edible. You can use the zest, the peel. But in Laos, my grandma used it to wash her hair. She says it makes her hair very soft and silky. Right? We use all the natural stuff. So I will add it to the chicken. And I am going to add some onions here. You know, before I peel my onions, I wash them ahead of time. I wash everything. I don't trust anybody. Even though they look nice in the supermarket, they're not clean. Everybody touched them. So I like to use some red onions because it's give a nice color to your food. Cut just coarsely chop. My knife is kind of slippery right now from the chicken. Just coarsely chop, and the colorful food is always better for you anyway. I'm gonna add this in here. A little bit more onions. A lot of fresh herbs will go in here. It's great for summer. You will serve this dish cold. Let's go get all this in there. Wipe my hand because I get that chicken in here. All right. There's more herbs going in there. Okay. I need some lime. This is how I cut my lime. When you choose your lime, squeeze it. If it's soft, that means there's a lot of juice in there. Nice and shiny. If it's hard, there's no juice in it. So I'm cutting the side, turn it over, cut the other side. I'm cutting around the center. That way it's easier to squeeze. In here, I'm going to add hot pepper, my friend hot peppers. Make it a little happy. And kalanga powder. Salt. And fish sauce. Fish sauce is made from fish. In Asian, we like bake in flavors. Fish sauce, soy sauce, oyster sauce, all kinds of sauce. I'm using fish sauce for this. I'm going to squeeze some lime in here. Fish sauce does not have nice aroma, but it leave a nice flavor to your food when you add them, but you're not going to smell any of those fishy smell afterward. But I've squeezed the lime in here, so that way it kills all that aroma. Okay, we'll add that fish sauce and lime. A little more lime. And more lime. See, the way I cut it is easier to squeeze. More lime in there. Okay, let's get rid of this. And now all we do is just mix them. And I need some rice powder in here to add it to give it a smoky flavor. Don't want to blend it anymore. I'm finished with them. I'm gonna put it away. Okay. Now all I have to do is just mix them. Mix them well together. You can serve it cold or room temperature. So every time you want something smoky, you add the toasted rice powder. Nice. Let me chop some more. I need some scallions, more herbs, a lot of herbs in my dish. Wash them well. Coarsely chopped. You don't have to chop them very fine. Add more flavor, more herbs, more flavor to the dish. Some mint. You guys like mint?
Yes.
Good. And if you know, in a summer like this, you grow mint one time and then just keep coming back every year. So it's wonderful, and it's very, very refreshing to add it to your dish. Okay, that's the root of the cilantro. Have you guys had cilantro before?
Yes.
Yeah, and you like it?
Yes.
Good, very good. I have a good guest here today. And you guys like spicy too, right?
Yes.
And this cilantro leaves and stems and all, because the cilantro stem are very soft. And the root, you can freeze that and boil it to make soup. Okay. All right, I'm gonna add everything in here and mix them, and that's it. And your lab is done.
There's no cooking.
No, because you already bought the chicken that's already cooked. So you don't do any cooking. I don't want you to work with the heat too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to make.
Very easy. I have worked very hard to create a dish that's very simple for young people to make and tastes good. Okay, now to plate this, I'm gonna show you how to plate this. A spoon. I need a spoon. You can serve it as an appetizer on the endive,
That's cute.
okay, or with a gill. Beautiful color.
Very summery.
I'm gonna do a few here. I will arrange it in a big platter like a baked flour, but I don't have time to do that now. I'm just gonna do a few for you guys. For appetizer, you serve it like that.
Looks like a classy dinner party. Yeah, kind of.
Yes, that's what you, when you wanna serve a classy dinner, that's what you do. And a few here. And you guys, let's find a nice verdigil. I love this verdigil because beautiful color. And now you can just put the whole thing in here. Alright. Here you go, guys. Pass this around. I'm gonna serve you some sticky rice that I already steamed up here. Sticky rice, all you do is you just soak and steam.
Which is really good.
Yeah, you like it? Not too spicy, right? I kind of add a lot of my friends in there, hot peppers. Okay, let me bring this rice to you guys. You can serve with sticky rice. And to eat sticky rice, you pick it up and make it a little ball and then eat it. Okay, here you go.
What's the difference between sticky rice and white
Oh,
rice?
the big difference. Because sticky rice, you have to soak it and steam. You don't cook in the water. It's different kind of rice. That's how it's grown in Asia.
Those are
They might
really nice.
grow them here soon. All right, let's make. Next one, I'm making stir-fry spinach with mushroom. Okay. I'm gonna chop my garlic here. I put it in a bag, and you just hit it with the meat pounder. See, it's perfectly chopped. You don't have to get your hand dirty. Nice and easy. See that? Okay. I am going to cut my mushroom. Slice them up. Wash them first. When I wash my mushroom, I just hold it under the faucet and then just rub it very hot and shake off all the excess water, and I leave it on the tablecloth. Let them dry out, the air dry the outside so that way they don't bloom. Okay. If you want some more hot pepper, my friends, you can add more right here.
Yum.
Just add it to your plate. Okay, my wok is nice and hot. Let me chop my mushroom. And we'll start saute this. This is vegetarian dish. Do we have any vegetarian here? Any vegan? No? Y'all eat meat? Okay. Because sometimes I do have someone that don't eat any meat, so I like to do a vegan dish. Okay. Almost there. My wok is nice and hot. I'm going to add olive oil, about a tablespoon. Okay, this is a little bit too hot. So lift it up. It's all gonna smell like garlic, guys. Okay, that's a little bit too hot. Let me move this thing here. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit too hot.
Chef Penn,
Yes.
do you have an ingredient that you like to use in all of your meals?
Cilantro. I love cilantro and hot peppers. Hot peppers is always make me happy.
All peppers are her friend.
Yeah, they wake you up. They wake up the flavor. Give a big smile to your dish. Okay, that's garlic. Light brown your garlic. Okay. They will brown very fast because my pan is very hot. My wok is very hot. If you don't have a wok, you can don't have to use a wok. You can use frying pan, big nice frying pan. And now my mushroom gonna go in. So get the mushroom in first. And stir. Soy sauce or oyster sauce or both. About 2 tablespoons of both or each. Whatever you have. Okay, just let that cook. You don't want to cover your mushroom because it's going to create a lot of water because this is stir fry. You don't want it to become a soup. A little bit of sugar to make it sweet. You can leave that out. Okay. And now my spinach is going to go in the last minute. This is scallions. See, a lot of herbs in my dish.
Smells great.
Good. I'm glad. Do you enjoy the chicken Laab?
Yeah.
Very good. Not too spicy, I hope. Yeah? I'm glad you like it. And this is mushroom. You want your heat to be very high to make stir fry. Oh, this stove is very nice and hot. Okay. You know what? Because it's so nice and hot, I'm gonna cover it for just, here it is. Just for a few seconds. While I'm finished cutting my herbs, wash them well. This is my cilantro. Yeah, is that a roots in there? Just coarsely chopped, wash them well. Kind of yellow leaves get in there. All right, that should be it. See, the stir fry is very quick. I will add my spinach. Did I drop? Okay, I'm gonna turn up the heat right now. It's still hot. The spinach cooked very fast. Brown leaves. Don't leave any water in the spinach. It's gonna be a soup. And all your herbs are going, scallion and cilantro. And all you do, the heat is off, but it's still hot, it's still cooking. So don't worry about it. The spinach cook very fast, and you will overcook them if you leave the heat